My uncle took me over there across the street, and we about to do our thing. We about to fight. Little nigga socked me so hard.
It wasn't the Rocafella investment they ain't short for. They ain't short for you.
Actor, you been solid as one in Hollywood, and this came out. And I told myself, I said, you know what? All of them like me.
All Martin white women would have came out the woodwork like, nah, nigga. Yeah, you told me you love me, nigga. Like, damn.
And we here to stay, yeah. Black light TV in your play, yeah. Shining truth on every way, yeah. Gonna break the dark today, yeah. We saying, homie, see the light in your life, baby. We saying, homie, see the light in your life, baby. Yeah. Showing the truth you can't deny. In this world where shadows lie, Black Light TV on
yeah, and this is Murph Almighty, the big brother, and this is the Never Too Much podcast. I got my brother right here.
Boy,
I know who you is,
this is boy Mr. Rogers, a Southern Negro, want to be a hero. Tell the kids don't be a zero. Know what I'm talking about? Huh?
And you already know what it is. This is Black Light TV. We got these motherfucking fly ass shirts on. You know what I'm saying? Soon they gonna be on sale. Fuck with your boy, Mr. Rogers. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, fire. What's the deal with you, Mr. Rogers? What's up with you today, brother?
Man, I'm chilling. Got me a newborn little boy, you know what I'm saying? To go along with my daughter, sitting around watching them having a good time, being a daddy, being a lion. I like to say a lion, a male lion.
Yeah, I went by to see the cub. The cub was smiling all in my face, just a smile. I said, "Oh, he gonna be joking crazy already."
Yeah, that little lion, call him little lion, boy.
Word, yo, word. And the same old with me. I hate my job. It's bullshit, but I gotta get paid, baby. So I go anyway. But I'm just there for that. I tell them at the job all the time. I say, I'm here to get paid. I ain't come here to work. Huh? Y'all scared to tell y'all job some shit like that though. I keep it a buck with my people because they need me. Them niggas need me, K-Town. I ain't gonna lie. I work when you do good work. When you do good work, you could talk some shit. When you a good doctor, you could tell your patient, hey man, what the tell your patient, you could talk a little shit like, hey, why you ain't losing no weight? What's wrong with you, bro? You can hit it with that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's neither here nor there, man. It's neither here nor there. I want to get right into it because Mr. Rogers, I got some guests. Bro, I've been wanting y'all to meet for a minute. It's like the southern half meeting my northern half. It's like all combining together. It's a beautiful thing, bro. I got two brothers. One of them I grew up with from the beginning. The other somehow grew up with everyone I grew up with. But we met through social media, and we damn near just as close as me and my boys who grew up right next to each other. I want y'all to give it up. I want Black Light TV, Never Too Much, to give it up to my big podcast bros. I want y'all to shout them out. I want y'all to subscribe. I want y'all to fuck with this. I want y'all to give it up to my boys Loosh and my boys Dip, man. Go ahead and bring them out.
Yeah, that was an amazing intro, man.
Yeah, absolutely. What's good? What's good, Murph? What's good, Mr. Rogers? You see what I'm saying? Like, it's an honor.
What's good?
You know what I'm saying? It's definitely an honor to be, on such a
it's an honor to have you, yo.
And
I've been waiting for it for a minute, man.
Yeah, it's gonna happen when it need to be happen. You see what I'm saying? We see y'all. We like what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing it. You know what I mean? Regardless of what.
Appreciate
what
it.
I'm saying?
Appreciate
like, keep doing it. I'm seeing the merchants and all that. You see what I'm saying? Like, I love it. I love it. You see what I'm saying? I'm definitely loving it.
I appreciate it, yo.
Yeah.
Appreciate the love.
Dip, what's good,
quick
Dip?
backstory for all of my watchers.
Uh-huh.
Dip, hit him with your Hit him with the who you is, B. Yo, what's good with you, B? How you feeling today?
I'm feeling amazing, bro. Look, I mean, I've been looking forward to this. You feel me? And, you know, it was like a little kid, man. I was anxious, man, because I was ready to get on with you guys, man. And like Lou said, it's an honor to be here with you guys, man. Like, you know, we've been putting this together for some time. You feel me? So it's good to see the shit finally come to fruition. I'm Kool Dip, you feel me? One half of the Loosh and Dip show. You feel me? My other half right there. I don't know where y'all can see him at on the screen, but on my screen, he right there next to me. You feel me?
Yeah,
and, you know, it is what it is, man. I'm just happy to be here and you know, trade wits with my guys, man. That's it.
Absolutely. And I'm LooshFaReal.
Yeah,
the
no
other
doubt.
half
Yo,
of the Loosh and Dip
I just
show.
want to give y'all props too. And Mr. Rogers, yo, I want to get, because I don't know. I tell Mr. Rogers know about it too, but I want to give some of the viewers a little backstory. Now, if the stream get a little sketchy, it's because there's a lot of power in this stream today. I need y'all to bear with us. But check this out.
Talk to him. Never too much, never too much, never too.
So
talk to him, Murph.
So I know me and Dip came up from the beginning. I don't know how much Dip remember, but I remember a lot. And one of my first memories of you, Dip, is us fighting. Every damn day.
Who won?
The way it was the greatest matches you've ever saw between two children. Okay. For some reason, maybe his brother and my uncle treated us like fucking pit bulls. Okay, so apparently, the way I remember meeting Dip was that we would meet up and we would fight each other all the time. And when they wasn't around, we was chilling. But for the most part, it would put us to fight each other. And for the most part, it was fun to me fighting Dip. Right? It wasn't personal. It wasn't we didn't like each other. But one day, I don't know if this was your cousin or your little brother. I can't remember. But this was somebody who I don't know why he reminded me of you. Maybe because I was fighting him, but he was way smaller than us. My uncle took me over there across the street, and we about to do our thing. We about to fight right across the street from building 2, over there by the fence.
Right across the street.
This little nigga socked me so hard. I just cried. I just stood there and cried. And my uncle picked me up and walked me across the street laughing. Like, he just carried me. And I just remember thinking, damn, like, I knew I had this little nigga. I looked down like, that nigga said,
that's crazy.
Pop. That's
crazy.
He just carried me off. Yo, I wish I was fighting you that day, because we would whip each other ass, but I felt it was even. That little nigga had to be older than what I was. He just was smaller. Is that your cousin?
So it's crazy because listen, no, that's my cousin. But so what I'm saying is, well, what I was gonna say, so our childhood was amazing, man. Like we like, even though we fought each other because we was in close proximity, like nobody from nowhere else wasn't coming to fuck with none of us. You feel me? Like, and we stuck together. You feel me? So like, even though we was in close proximity and we fought all the time, we was all friends, and most of us are still good friends. You feel me? Even if we don't speak, when we do see each other, it's peace, everything cordial. So we had an amazing childhood, man. Not like these little ones got now. You feel me? But we did a lot, and we experienced a lot, and that shit shaped us to be the ones we is today, bro. So nah, man, listen, good times, you heard, especially on Presidential Boulevard.
Yo, can I give a statute of limitation story? It was funny. Yo, mama, don't watch this part, yo, because we did some stupid shit. This one for some reason always sticks in my head because this was the funniest thing. Never too much, never too much, never too. The funniest thing I ever did with somebody on some scheme shit. Because we used to take bike parts to Fuji's bike shop, right?
Right.
But
I remember Fuji's. On
this day, I don't know if you can remember this. This was hilarious to me. One day, me and Dip was going to Mac's store. So one day we want some sweets and shit. We want some candy and some sodas and shit.
Right.
So Dip like, yo, I got an idea, yo. He was like, I'm about to go in the store. He said, I'm gonna go in the store, right? I'm gonna grab an armful of shit. And I'm gonna go up to the line like I'm gonna pay for it. And what you gonna do is once I get all the shit, then you come steal my bike. So by the time they see me coming, I'm gonna run after my bike. You know what I mean? In the panic,
Lord have
then I'm
mercy.
just gonna hop on the bike and then you just dip. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm scared to go in the store and do nothing. He like, nigga, you could be. He ain't me the getaway driver. I didn't even know what the getaway driver was yet. I thought that we run away laughing like see how crazy my memory is. He had a grape soda and a cream soda. He had the 2 liters and he had the chips. He had everything. Like, go nigga, go, and we riding. We rode up the road. There was nobody even chasing us, but we felt like we was
good
like
memories.
Everybody had one of them crazy stories. Statute of limitations gone. We'll pay for it. Yeah. But that shit was hilarious to me. That's one of the funniest memories I think I had with you. And we used to go fishing and ride bikes and shit, but that memory in particular was hilarious.
Absolutely.
I just had to tell you that. But
good times,
Mr. Rogers, but now that this one right here, Mr. Rogers, I want you to know that when we were after we stopped rapping, we was doing the black conscious stuff and all of that. While I was trying to do my jokes and do all my go viral. I was always in contact with Loosh, and Loosh we always bounce stuff off of each other with software and ideas and stuff about being monetized. And when I talked about podcasting, he went and did it. And when he went and did it, I like it. And I said, I'm doing it after that. I got to do it. I fucks with it. I love the show. And I had to, and so it might not, I might still be, it's a possibility I might still be talking about Never Too Much if I didn't see Loosh take our conversations and mold that shit into he already had Maki Media, but when he added the podcast element, it was it moved me, it put a rocket in my, you know what? Pause. It moved me. You feel me?
There you go.
I saw the show. So I saw the show about the pause shit, but I want y'all to know that that's how I know them. That's how we get along. And now Mr. Rogers, y'all already know me and his story. Now you see how they combine.
Listen, like real quick, right? When me and Murph, right? Like he said, like we grew up around the same people, but we missed each other. And like that's how like the mysteries happen when they're supposed to happen. So we grew up around the same people. Then when we met via social media, we was like, and I'm gonna go ahead and talk my shit, right? So we was one of like in the surrounding areas, the first to do what's trending right now. Like when we first started doing it, people they were laughing at us when we was doing the TikToks and the voiceovers and the reactions and the content. This was like right around the COVID time. You know what I mean? This was before people was actually getting paid to do it. And you know, like you said, we'll bounce ideas off each other, trade out softwares and shit like that. And when we started doing it, it was like a friendly competition. I'll see something he did, or he'll see something I did, and it was always original content. And then we were like, yo, like we never kept the sauce from each other. Like, how you did that transition like that, or how many takes did it take for you to do what you did right there? You know what I mean? And then we'll give that type of information back. And this was way before this shit was started trending. Way before, you know, you have so many levels of podcasting. Then when we started podcasting, I started doing the podcasting. We both started doing content creation around the same time, but the levels of the content we was doing when I started doing the podcasting, speaking about shit, talking about shit, you know what I mean? It's way deeper to just sit in front of a camera and speaking through a mic. It's not that simple. You really got to know what the fuck you talking about, or you're gonna get checked. You see what I'm saying? So when we started doing it, and it's crazy, right? We were supposed to do it together, pause, but we just had our separate lanes, whatever the case may be. Now, how me and Dip came about, right? Dip reached out me like reached out to me like two, maybe 3 years prior before the Loosh and Dip show. He was like, "Yo, big bro, I got something I'm thinking about. Yo, I'm like, all right, whenever you ready." Yeah, he like, all right, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whenever you ready. And this is like 2-3 years prior to said show. You know what I mean? So when he was ready and came through, he was like, "Yo, let's make it happen." And we made it happen. And I say that because the same way me and you and Murph started out, the way you and Mr. Rogers is doing right now is it's almost similar to how me and Dip doing it. You see what I'm saying? Like how we doing it. Like we compensate each other in so many areas.
Yo,
whether it's conservatives or
and I saw the format and guess what? Yes, I said I'm getting their mic. I'm doing their stuff. Yeah, they helped me with all that.
Yeah.
Let that be said. For sure. My bad. Continue.
But that's that. But it's nothing wrong with that. We come from a culture to where as though we don't understand how to discern the appreciation and like this is what we call resources. The resources that we think we don't have, we actually do have it. But we dealing with some type of like so the wrong like concentration of self-sufficiency was like, oh nah, fuck that. Nah, nigga, how you did that? Right. How you did that? Show me how, put me on. And then if a motherfucker put you on and you see the success in that in their journey, like you can't help nothing but to applaud it. Like everybody want to get to the pot of gold, but they don't respect the rainbow that leads you to the pot of gold.
Facts.
Make it make sense.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So that on that, you know. So let's like Murph, let's get into it, man. Because you know, we got aprons, we got flames, we got gas. Like, let's get into it. Like, listen, this season, this season 2 of Loosh and Dip. Like, we ain't holding nothing back.
I know that's right.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
Put it up.
I'm gonna kick it off because Mr. Rogers, you've been kicking back this side story. I'm gonna start it off with you real quick.
We got
Denzel in this whole kissing a man shit. What do you think about this whole thing coming out about Denzel?
Listen,
whether it's disappointing, whether you don't care, what's your opinion on this?
Listen, when I first saw it, I think I went on Facebook. But this can't be real, you know. So I usually Google research everything when I first see it because I don't believe nothing I see on social media. So I go to looking. I'm like, yo, this dude did say this. He kissed the dude, and he got mad because the director cut it out the scene, and that really kind of threw me off. Now, like, hold on, Denzel, you've been the last hero we had left, bro. Like you've been a role model for a lot of us young brothers, man. Like you've been the best actor, you've been the solidest one in Hollywood, and this came out, and I told myself, I said, you know what? All of them like this. Every last actor, entertainer, they bait him.
Come on.
It is like that because you can't explain to me Denzel in his lifetime to do this. Like, nah, bro, you can't be kissing men, bro. A black man, come on now. I ain't with that.
Mr. Rogers, I was about to say, Mr. Rogers, I'm gonna let you know, right? I wear a big cape for my heroes. You heard? So like, I'm gonna just let that be. Look, I'm gonna let it be known. I definitely wear a big cape for my heroes. You feel me? And Denzel is one of them. You feel me? So like, look,
that was his hero.
Nah, for real. Look, no, this is what I'm gonna say, right, real quick, because I don't want to lose the thought. I don't think I feel like they did that.
Say hey to the world real quick. Say hey.
Hi, little one.
Yeah, this is my 3-year-old daughter.
Hey, man.
It's my little shadow right here.
Yeah, it be like that.
Man, listen.
It be like that.
Right. It's no place that I'd rather them be than under me. You feel me?
I know that's right.
We the best influence.
Yeah. Absolutely. Hold on a second. We gonna be.
Oh,
no. So listen, this is what I was saying, right? I don't think. I think Denzel might have been channeling. I heard him speak on the red carpet, and somebody asked him about it. Okay. I feel like Denzel was channeling. This was in Gladiators 2. When I heard Denzel say, he said he kissed his hand or he kissed his cheek, and did like I don't know Greek customs. You feel me? Like I don't know if sometimes they peck on the lips, but for one thing for sure, I know Denzel solid, bro. Like I know Denzel solid. Said, no, look, I see you. Listen, I know Denzel solid. Denzel and his I feel like his legacy is solidified already. I don't feel like he got to make any suspicious moves like that to try to further his career because we all hold him in the same regard. You feel me? So like I feel like and for them to take the shit out the movie, I feel like they pulled some fast shit on him somewhere in there with production and everything because he was like, all right, I feel like he tried to get in front of that shit and be like, it's in there. So I'm just giving y'all a heads up.
So hold on. So wait a minute. So you telling me if you had to see Denzel kiss the man on the lip, like he said, you would have still felt the same way about it?
I'm not gonna feel like I don't feel like he gay. I don't feel like he's being like I wouldn't feel like he's being made to do that. You feel me? But like I feel like I don't think nobody in Hollywood can make Denzel Washington do some shit that he's not okay with. You feel me? And
I felt the same way, bro. I did. I felt the same way, bro.
So I mean, I hold Denzel to a high regard, and I feel like he may have been too far in his method acting or trying to do something to lift the character, but I ain't looking at I don't look at Uncle Denzel in no way. I ain't lose no nothing for him. You feel me? Like I feel like they pulled the rabbit on him and took the shit out the movie when he was expecting it to be in there. So it's kind of crazy, but don't do Uncle Denzel like that.
Hey, you gave me a little bit of hope just now. You gave me a little bit of hope just now.
Loosh, what you think, man? Loosh, what you think about that, man?
Man, I mean, nah. Like I don't give a fuck. Like we support our capes. You see what I'm saying on our heroes, and at this age and his mark and his career, like it was certain. It's kind of oxymoronic because it's certain scenes he went and do because he went and kiss a female because the loyalty to his wife, right? So you're gonna wait till you 70 to kiss a man? Yeah, hell yeah. Like it was like if you look at all Denzel roles in his movies, he never really actually kissed a woman because he said that. It was his contract with my loyalty to my wife. So to be damn near 70 and at this kiss him. And it's crazy, right? Because a quick backstory on Denzel. Y'all remember the movie Tu Wong Fu?
Yeah.
That role for Wesley Snipes had, that was originally for Denzel, but at that time Denzel and Wesley was in the top.
Hey, hold on, I'll be right back, y'all.
Yeah, at that time he was in the most. Him and Wesley was at the top 50 most beautiful men, right? And you notice that you never seen Wesley and Denzel in the movie,
right?
After that, because he felt some type of way Wesley taking on such role. So it's kind of like later on in your career, you will accept a position to where as though you have to kiss a man. I'm not with that. I'm not with anything that's going to compromise my integrity. Like I can swallow my pride, pause, but I would not compromise my integrity, especially if it's been based off such a long-lasting, solid legacy. Like what are they doing to our Black heroes? You see what I'm saying? What is being said? What is being offered to our Black heroes to where as though you may have to subject to compromise your integrity for a set role, especially at that late in your career. Like you're fucking Denzel Washington. You don't have to audition. You don't have to audition. They call you, yo, we want you for this role. Okay, I get it. And then for them to remove it, I'm glad they removed it. I don't want to see that shit.
Right.
I don't want to see that. I don't want to see my superhero bleed. You see what I'm saying? Like I don't want to see that shit. So at the same time, like it don't take, like I have still the same amount of respect for him. It's just that was one of the things I don't agree with. That like, no, not today, not right now. We already going through the men wearing dresses.
Yeah.
Like what they doing to us? Why are they doing it? The better question is why are they doing it to us?
Well,
you know what I mean?
All right. So to piggyback off of you with that, because what I think is a mixture of what all of you said. But one thing, like I think Dip touched on it. Pause. If y'all play that, I don't know. But he
we
said
do. We
that
definitely
Yeah,
do.
pause.
Like
Yeah, we
so.
do.
I
We
think that's what
definitely
We
do.
on
So
it.
I don't
yeah.
know.
Yeah,
We watched that episode now it's a game to me. But what I think is that when you are, I think he was somewhat indoctrinated. I think that when
But how
you're an
though, bro?
actor and you
This
go to
late?
acting school, yeah, when you go
You
to acting school,
70.
you probably done kissed. You probably, but when in acting school, he probably done kissed 5 of them in acting school, bro. They put in your head already in
Allegedly.
there. This is what I see. Yeah, allegedly. Yeah, I'm saying they all probably because like in their mind they like, yo, they're gonna be like, this is what they're gonna say. They're gonna say, Loosh, listen, man, listen.
Nope.
This isn't you kissing no man. This is Von Lucius. This is this is Von Lucius, God of the Warriors.
Right.
This is
That's
not
the
you.
character.
You're an actor. You're an
That's the
actor,
character
sir.
kissing the but
This is
I
they're
get
gonna
it.
be teaching you from the beginning that if you can't take yourself, they're gonna say this is what they're gonna say to Loosh. This is what they're gonna say to Loosh. They're gonna say, Loosh, they're gonna say, if someone is watching this movie and they believe that you're kissing the man, then you're doing
You're
a
not a good
horrible
actor.
job at acting.
Right.
Oh no.
They're gonna
I
say
disagree.
this is not about you.
I disagree. I disagree because
Now what they gonna hit you
that
with?
shit is no. Because listen, if you're such a great actor, you know how many people hate Tariq because of how well he played Tariq in Power. You know how many motherfuckers I didn't like Lawrence Fishburne for 3 years because of the role, how good he played Ike, and what's love got to do with it?
Facts.
Yo,
You
words.
see what I'm saying? When you're such a great fucking actor, it is the fans that's hard to discern you from the character. So when you're that
Real
good,
shit.
so if you're that good,
Mhm.
like damn, Denzel kissed the hell out of that motherfucker. Yeah, you know how many look to this day, right?
Oh my God.
I'm gonna give you an example. I'm gonna give you an example. When you think of Malcolm X, do you think of Malcolm X or do you think of Denzel Washington?
I mean, both.
When you think
Depends.
exactly,
Exactly.
It's
I
hard to discern
I do
or take
I
away
do think
from
about the
Denzel.
Malcolm Denzel sometimes.
You can't help not to think about the Malcolm Denzel because why? He played it so fucking well.
Yeah,
He played it
yeah.
so
You're right.
well. And the crazy
You're
shit
right.
is that Denzel plays his role so fucking well. They was on an Oprah show, and Oprah asked his wife, "How do you handle the fans, the ladies, just throbbing over Denzel?" You know what she said? She said, first of all, his name is Denzel. The fans call him
Ooh.
Denzel. First of all, his name is Denzel. And the fans fall in love with the Lonzos, the Malcolm X's, whatever. But Denzel come home to me. I know who Denzel is.
This nigga.
It's hard to you see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's hard. You see what I'm saying? It's hard, bro. It's hard. So when you take someone of that stature, of that acting credibility, when you act that well, it's like shit. Damn. It's like
Speaking, you say
Yeah, I agree with
credibility.
you know
that.
what I mean?
Speaking of
You see what I'm saying?
credibility, I'm gonna jump to the next subject. Hold on, right after we hit a word from our sponsors, Victory Blunts. One moment.
This episode of Never Too Much is brought to you by Victory Blunts. Victory is yours.
This episode of Never Too Much podcast is brought to you by Fuckatall. Find your peace with Fuckatall.
And we back. Yo, I got another cake for y'all. I saw something this morning I knew y'all would love to talk about.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna start with, I'm gonna start it again from Mr. Rogers. Mr. Rogers.
Respectfully.
Another current event.
Uh-oh.
Did you guys know that yesterday Dame Dash
I already know. Let's go. Let's
auctioned
get into
off? There were only he said no, this is what he said. He said that he was auctioning off of his portion of Rocafella and no one came. Mr.
No
Rogers,
one came.
no one showed up at all. But two people, Jay-Z's lawyers in the state of New York. He wanted $3 million.
Didn't it go to the state of New York
for the catalog? Yes, for $1 million. He's very upset about that.
Yes.
What do you think about that, Mr. Rogers? Do you think do you think, speaking of credibility, do you think that that's good? That's enough money? Was that disrespectful, or was it like so what?
The fact that nobody else bought it, it's something else going on behind that. There's something going on behind it. And then the state got it. It's more to what he's telling us. There's something going on behind that.
Absolutely.
It ain't adding up. That don't make
everybody
sense.
Don't buy his shit.
Nobody want to buy it.
Is that what you're saying?
Like, something ain't right. That's how I feel. Like something ain't right. I'm waiting to more of the story come out, but it don't look right.
I got the look. I got the tea. Look, I got the tea.
Here we go.
I got the tea too. You know, Mocking Media, we keep the tea now. Let's go. Let me get into it. Let me get into it. First of all, certain people place certain types of value on certain things, and certain people remove certain values on certain things through credibility. If you have that type of credibility, now if it was such like now, what if it was not me? What if it's Memphis Bleak who was selling?
Right.
He probably got more response to it. You see what I'm saying? What if Memphis Bleak had that type of share into it? Like you can actually devalue the things that you think has value based on your own possession of it. If nobody ain't fucking with you, I want it because you got it. You got it, all right. And then you can feel some type of way, like, yo, look, damn, ain't nobody show up for this. No, it wasn't the Rocafella investment. They ain't show up for you. They ain't show up for you.
Yeah,
they ain't show up for you. I don't give a fuck what you have. You could have 1,000 diamonds, but the person who has it, it's like, you know how they say black people lower the property rate. In the same sense, yo, you lowered that rate, you lowered that value, because ain't nobody want to fuck with you. What you going on? What you doing? This, that, and the third. Yeah, if you still got it, clearly nobody else want it. So Jay-Z lawyer in the state gonna show up, and they went to the fucking state.
That's crazy, B. I don't like. I
look at it. I look at it like this, you guys. Like Jay-Z and Murph. Here I go with another king.
We don't really know Jay-Z slander.
Yeah, he loves Jay-Z.
Slander.
I feel like listen, Dame definitely devalued his stake. You feel me? Just like Loosh was saying, he definitely devalued his stake. But Jay-Z also Jay-Z got a large media presence, man. He also helped devalue that so that nobody else would want it. You feel me?
Facts.
And for somebody, like, certain things got out that shouldn't be known, and it only could have got out from Jay-Z's side. You feel me? Like, it was known that even if somebody would have bought it, they only would have had it up until like 2035 or something like that.
Yeah.
So
about 10 years.
Oh, yeah, okay. You feel me? So it reverts back to Hove no matter what. You feel me? Like, so, and Dame owes child support. He owed mad shit to the state of New York. So they paid less than what he owes them. They paid, they paid to try to, I guess they're gonna try to flex that third to get some type of something back from their investment. But Jay-Z is not, like, Hov and them not letting that shit happen. I don't give a fuck what type of lawyers the state of New York got. I could promise you that them lawyers do not make more money than them Rock Nation lawyers. You feel me? Like, and them Rock Nation lawyers gonna do what they do to make sure that nobody don't get nothing off of that shit until they come back home. You feel me? Like, so they might Jay might put reasonable doubt back out once he get it. He might be 65 years old and release reasonable doubt again. Like,
listen, so Damon Dash done talk to the wrong person or say the wrong thing or to piss the wrong person off.
Not only that, Mr. Rogers. Not only that, he done talk too damn much.
Right.
He done talk.
And on his way up,
you see what I'm saying?
On his way up, he you know how they say, you know how you treat people on your way up because you're gonna see them same motherfuckers when you coming back down. All them same people looking at Dame like, Look at you. You feel me? Like
karma's the bitch.
You on video with your teeth falling out your mouth.
Facts.
You up here trying to give away Rocafella chains for somebody to auction that nobody not paying no $10 million to get 2 Rocafella chains in this stock.
From you.
Like, come on, bro. Like
from you. But if they was getting it from Jay, you know how much a motherfucker pay for a Rocafella chain from Jay-Z versus from a Dame Dash. Like you
just because it's in his hands.
Yeah, sometimes we be in our own way. You can't piss in the wind and complain about your clothes smelling like urine. You see what I'm saying? Like it don't make no sense. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense. So when you dealing with that type of entitlement later on leads to disappointment because you from expectancy. When you're dealing in entitlement, you're expecting something, and expectancy is the playground for disappointment. So that's why he's disappointed, because he felt entitled. He was expecting something and it didn't happen. Now he feels disappointed. Now here we go again with the fingers and the blame calling. Nah, son, you made your bed, lay in it.
So okay, I look at it like this too now. He been like the only one up there standing on his own, like kind of black entrepreneur, boss of his own, right? And a lot of fellas didn't do that. And when he started talking, I'm the boss man, I'm this and that, they were okay, we'll show you. They just showing them now, like, nigga, you think you the boss.
Right. Okay, let me ask you guys this, right?
You was never the boss, to be honest.
Listen, hit me out. Cole telling on what Mr. Rogers said, like, Dame Dash on his entrepreneur shit, right? Now, me personally, I would like versus entrepreneur. Only thing better than entrepreneur is working for a motherfucker who will put you in position for your own. Like, if you like, fuck it, I'm gonna go do my own. Okay, congratulations to you and yours. You see what I'm saying? But if it's like one of us, right? We got our platforms, we doing, and we put people in position. Like, what's the difference? Ego. It's ego. That's all it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I gave the example before, like Murph eating baked potatoes, Mr. Rogers eating French fries, Dip eating mashed potatoes. I'm eating potato chips. Whole time we all eating potatoes. Whole time we all eating potatoes. So it's you worrying about the next man plate, like, yo, why he got baked potatoes and I got mashed potatoes? Nigga, yeah, we all got potatoes. We all eating potatoes.
Okay.
We all eating potatoes. So
God.
Yeah, he dig his own hole.
Yes,
pretty much.
And we do, and a lot of us do that, and we dig our own hole, and then we get married, and then we get mad when people don't show up to our funeral. Like, come on, man! If you dug your own hole, first of all, I didn't give you the shovel. You picked the spot, and you dug it. You picked your shovel, you picked the spot. Whole time, like, yo, listen, that ain't what we want to do. That's not what we want to do. Nah, I want to. Okay, if you want to go do that. You made it. If you made Jay, go make another Jay.
They did that sense, ain't it?
But you.
So he will fuck him up.
So
yeah, he will fuck him up.
You mentioned ego, right? I got a current event about ego. What do you do when your ego gets in your way so bad that you have to lie in order to cover up some bullshit you did? Kevin Hart is back on the news, well, in social media. JT Jackson did an interview on Comedy Hype News.
Yeah.
In that interview, he talks about, right, I love Comedy Hype. People say I sound like the dude on Comedy Hype. This is Murphy Almighty with Comedy Hype News. Anyway.
Yo, I can't unhear it now. That's crazy,
so
Murph.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
This is Murph Almighty with Comedy Hype News. So so Kevin Hart recently is back in with JT Jackson is saying that he's suing for $12 million. He said that Kevin Hart was faking evidence against him and it ruined his life. He said he's suing for breach of contract, emotional distress. He's suing for fraudulent inducement. He's suing for fake emails to the DA. He said it is not alleged. This is a fact. and he got something for his ass. He said, but no one's paying attention. I want to combine two things. Is this selective outrage? Because no one's paying attention. And two, is this going to catch up with Kevin Hart and fuck his shit up? We're going to start with Dip on
Anything
this one first, and we're going to work our way to Mr. Rogers.
Let's go, Dip.
Nah, I don't think so. Kevin Hart is a very powerful person. You feel me? Like in this business. If you could think about his rise to fame, I ain't gonna say it was fast because Kev been around for a while, but once it start ascending, that shit really ascended. You feel me? Kevin Hart to most people, not us. You feel me? Like outside people looking in. By outside people, I mean the mainstream, I guess. Yeah, they would hold Kevin Hart as maybe the top black comedian or black comedy person in the genre. You feel me? So, but I believe really all Kev got to do really is try to shoot down my man credibility, and that's what they do in these situations. They try to shoot a nigga credibility down, and once they kill your credibility, then the story goes. You feel me? So I think Kev is. I think he's gonna be okay. I think Buddy is. I think if he had some legs to stand on, he would have been did all this stuff. You feel me? Because this information is not really new. It's just more he doing interviews and shit now, so he's speaking his piece. But nah, son, I think Kev gonna be all right either way. It's Kev. You feel me? Like Kev is very successful and very powerful in the entertainment industry, and you feel me? Kev gonna be okay. But I think Buddy's just looking for a payday, to be honest. And
well,
you know,
to his defense, not to cut you off, he said that he has metadata. His lawyer has metadata showing that it came from Kevin Hart's computer and that he sent those emails extorting and that he got him locked up and now he got the proof. It was hidden from him. So now he should be able to fuck with the case. Does that change your opinion?
Nah, not really. I mean, like, see, look, nah, son, look, shit be trying to confuse people. Like, it's like to an average motherfucker, if you hit them with a term like they got metadata, right? A motherfucker gonna be like, ooh, metadata. That sounds interesting, or that means something. You feel me? Like, nah, I need to see that shit. You feel me? Like, because at the end of the day, so he just look, Buddy, he probably had that shit for some time. You feel me? Like you say, he probably talked to his lawyers and try to put all his ducks in a row. But
right.
Nah, man. Look, that's the dirty part of the business that we don't usually get to see, or that doesn't usually become public. You feel me? Like people do business moves and shit like this behind the scenes all the time. We just don't know about it or hear about it. So at the end of the day, it might just be sour grapes, I think. You feel me? But he ain't getting no wine out of these motherfucking grapes. You heard? He gonna get raisins. You heard? He getting raisins. I promise you, he getting raisins.
He gonna get prunes out this motherfucker. He gonna get prunes. But listen,
yo, Loosh, you agree? You agree with that?
Me personally, I feel like anything you run from gonna catch up to you. Anything you run from, it's gonna catch up to you. You see what I'm saying? And especially when you at that type of pinnacle in your life, and you become such an iconic figure, and the whole like even like what Diddy got going on, Diddy situation opened up for the Me Too's. Oh, this what happened to Me Too with this, that, and the third. You feel what I'm saying? It could be a witch chase. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, if it happened and you're running from it, it's gonna catch up to you. It took damn near 20 plus years for whatever Diddy was doing for it to catch up to him. You know what I'm saying? You in contract, you in bed with these people. You see what I'm saying? They knowing what they supposed to be knowing. And it's like the carrot over their head. Like, okay, nope, got to be a little bit quicker. Regardless of in Buddy defense, if it happened, if it didn't happen, you gotta understand. A lot of times people may be looking for a bag chase, but the other side of the coin is the possibility of the truth. Like, damn, this is what we doing. This is what we doing. And I think like the internet allows that entitlement from fans to feel like to speak on certain things that has nothing to do with them, unless you in that lane of journalism, podcasting, or whatever the case may be. If that's your critique, I get that. But if it's not, and you just want to talk on and parrot what's going on, because what you heard without investigation, failure to investigate forfeits your right to speak. You see what I'm saying? Your search engine ain't better than my search engine. It's all the same shit. So if you whoever you running from, you see what I'm saying? Whatever you running from, it's gonna catch up to you. If you ain't running from it, you ain't got no reason to run, then it is what it is. And if it do come to surface, 9 times out of 10, it's gonna end in a settlement. It's gonna end in a settlement.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, that's what it's going.
Mr. Rogers. Mr. Rogers, you agree with that?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Loosh said?
And see with social media now, a lot of stuff they did in the past coming out because everybody online and investigator now. So a lot of these famous people got shady backgrounds going on, but like you say, he's gonna pay them off. And he get back to acting.
Pay them off. Shut up. Even if he did, get back to acting, get back to making people laugh. Shut them up, move out the way. And when you position of power and got that bankroll to do so, give them a couple $, man. Get them out the way. I got fucking a 30 city tour.
So that brings me to another question. Of course, one thing leads to another. I know how to connect these things. So
let's go.
So with that being said, with y'all saying that, I'm gonna assume that y'all feel like celebrities deserve some type of privacy, right? That celebrities deserve some type of privacy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Question. I want. Do y'all think that? I guess this time I'm gonna start with Loosh on this one.
Hold on, wait a minute, Murphy. Wait a minute. I don't think celebrities should have privacy, bro.
Oh, we're gonna get to that. I want to get to that. Oh, you want to touch on that now?
We gotta address this first.
Yeah, I like that. I want to hear his perspective on that.
Because I wasn't gonna say nothing, but I agree with him. I agree with Mr. Rogers on that. Talk to him. Tell me why.
If you sign up for it,
tell me why.
If you sign up for it, because celebrity fame, basically you in front of the media all day. Everybody know your story. They want to know what you eat for breakfast. They want to know where you're wearing. You set the trend. What you eat, they eat. What you listen to, they listen to. And it's kind of marketing. So the privacy is out the window because I think you know you sign up for. And it's like a job. It just don't never turn us off. That's why some people are signed up for it, and then some people won't because some people know what come with it. Like you just can't turn us off. If you're trying to be a celebrity,
right?
Ain't no turning it off. Yeah, you want privacy, but you got a job. You got stuff to sell. You got the market. You got to advertise. And the moment you shut down,
I agree.
Everybody lose money who been behind you.
You want the light, but you don't want to get burned.
Yeah, you want the money, but
and for some people, A-list celebrities run from the limelight. B-list celebrities run towards the limelight, and then once you get too much attention, then you want to run away again.
Hey Dip, how you feel about that, Dip?
Yeah, Dip.
Yeah, bro. Listen, everybody deserves some privacy, just like y'all said. I'm not listen, for real. So listen, when you see me, when you see me, I'm not the character that you like. I'm not the character from TV. You feel me? Like I'm not that person. Like when you run up on me, like even if you do, like I'm gonna use my man for example. My man Queens Flip, right? My man Queens Flip was saying how he was doing content, but the content that he was doing, all this wild going, choking people and fucking up restaurants and shit. When he went places in restaurants, they thought he was coming to start trouble or do shit like that. Or when he see people in public, they want to wrestle and do all type of wild shit in public, thinking like that's who he really is. Like, that's not who I am. This is for entertainment purposes only. But like I do need some privacy. You feel me? Like we don't see it as much with the paparazzi now. You feel me? How the paparazzi used to be. Remember Princess Diana died because of the paparazzi shit, all type of shit. People do deserve some privacy. But I also blame celebrities as well for making themselves so available to the fans. And that's social media too. You feel me? Because
I agree with that.
If like fans don't like. Some people don't realize. Like we understand that some people don't realize that it's a like the motherfucker woke up and set up the tripod before we saw the video. Like they want you to see these things. You feel me? That like there's not a magical camera. Like it's not the Truman Show. It's not a magical camera that's recording the motherfucker for us to see. They're doing this for us to see. Right. Imagine you at the mall and you see a motherfucker get out their car, set up a tripod, get back in their car to get back out the car. You're gonna be like, yo, what the fuck? Just so we can see the content of you getting out the car. You feel me? Like, so it's like people go to far extents for exposure, but at the same time, they do. Some people like celebrities do deserve privacy, but there are some that are attention-seeking whores. You feel me?
Okay. I agree with you.
Okay. Yeah,
that's absolutely. a great way to put it in perspective.
Yeah, and I agree. I also agree with what Mr. Rogers said, that like you know what you signed up for, but at the same time, it's a difference between secrecy and privacy. You know what I mean? So just because I'm trying to be, my privacy, like let me own that. Let me have that. I get that. I do this for the entertainment exposures for you guys. All I'm asking is to respect my privacy. Don't be all in my yard. You know what I'm saying? It's freedom of press. I get that. It's freedom of press. Don't be all in my yard every time I come out. I get that. Yeah, my trash. Okay, if we on a red carpet and this, that, and the third, I get all that. It's a time and place for everything. But if I'm with my lady and my children, and you just so happen you want to pull up on me and put a camera in my face, take a picture with this, that, and the third, that's why I agree with you with Mr. Rogers, because that comes with the territory. But you got to have some type of discernment, like some type of respect at the same time. Like, damn, like there's plenty of celebrities I done seen, and I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna pull up on him like that. He don't look like he in celebrity mode. You know what I mean?
Like motherfuckers is human. Like,
yeah, like that's why Kanye be spazzing. Motherfuckers be human, and then it gets so too much to that fucking degree. Like even like Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson was like, sometimes I wish I could just go to the mall regularly.
Yeah, you seen when he bought the shopping mall out and put his staff in there so he could walk around?
Just so he could walk around. So when you get to that, you know what that does to a person's psyche? It takes away from your sociability.
Is that what they call like the curse of fame, or is that the curse of fame?
That's definitely the curse of fame, because people like you got fame and you got fortune. I'd rather the fortune, because you could be famous and be broke as fuck. You could go viral.
They got a lot of them.
Yep. You could go popular, have 35 million views, and still be living in the basement. But you're famous though. Listen, you're famous.
Adam Sandler be walking around New York City looking like a cave, dressed like a caveman. You heard? Like,
but J. Cole.
Adam Sandler is extremely famous, but people don't be people don't be fucking with Adam Sandler. They let, like, you could tell they let certain celebrities chill and do their thing. And I don't know if that's because they A-list. I would consider Adam Sandler A-list. You feel me? Like, absolutely. Adam Sandler is a legend. You feel me? But using him for example, it's certain celebrities they know. Like, they know I'm gonna be friendly in certain instances, but other instances, nigga, you see me riding my bike with my headphones on, like, leave me alone. Like, obviously, I don't. This ain't that. You feel
it's
me?
The
like,
entitlement. It's the entitlement from the fans. Like, when we was coming up, we wasn't we didn't have that exposure to our celebrities. Like,
we had to wait for the next media. We had to wait for the next magazine cover or the magazine to come out.
That's what I was getting.
You see what I'm saying? And videos or whatever the case may be. But now, like,
so since you said that, let me ask you the question. What if we had social media in the 60s, do you think that we would have any black leaders?
Any black leaders? No, we had no black leaders. We so picky now. No.
I think that I think the underground, it would have been more exposure to the underground black leaders. You see what I'm saying? Like I think it would have been more exposure because there's so many other leaders in our culture and in our neighborhood that don't get the platform that social media does allow. You see what I'm saying? So like if Malcolm X had a Twitter, like it'd be crazy. You see what I'm saying? It'd be crazy. Like if he had a Twitter versus Big Brother on the block. You know what I mean?
I think that they would have Umar his ass. You don't think that they would have found? You don't think that?
I don't think so because what social media does, it gives a disclosure on the followers. See, back then the followers are more visible. We knew who was following who because it was visible. See, with social media followers, you don't know who these followers are, but they will support which because sometimes people like breathe through certain people posts. Like you could come through a post and be like, damn, I needed to see that or I needed to hear that. So it would like spread out the reach a little bit more. But that's based on application. You see what I'm saying? Knowledge is power, but the true power is in the application. So it's how you apply it. It's how you apply these platforms.
Right.
Now, if you utilizing these platforms to whatever the case may be, and you're not authentic in spirit, your destination won't be in progress. You see what I'm saying? But
so
if you
don't think
it,
that would have ruined them at all? You don't think that the Martin Luther King sex tape when he had the white lady when they say he was cheating on him? You don't think that these
We're not going to do this to our cakes.
Listen, look. No bullshit, man. I was sitting right here, right, thinking the same exact shit. I said, yo,
I'm telling you. I
said, yo, all Martin white women would have came out the woodwork like, nah, nigga. When you came through Tuskegee, Alabama, nigga, like we was at the little Rock Motel. We was at the Little Rock Motel. Yeah, you told me you loved me, nigga. Like now look, now when you get back around Coretta, you want to be brand new, huh? Like, no, nigga. Listen, so it would have been tough. It would have been tough. Like, it's tough now.
I disagree because that type of exposure wouldn't even been settled back then. Ain't no white woman going to expose themselves to that degree at that time. Not during that time. They'd be like, you know what?
Social media got a bad way of bringing it out, boy.
Yeah, now
the FBI would have put this shit out.
If the clout chase back then was how it is now, where a motherfucker just jump on and it
would have been.
They would have wanted to talk to Mary.
Social media would have went crazy back then, just like now.
Yeah, and not only that, but listen. Think about what it actually got accomplished. What Malcolm X actually got accomplished for Black America. Did he get anything accomplished?
Hold on, Mr. Rogers, my man. So let me ask this question. Who did a better service for Black America, Malcolm or Martin?
Honestly, that's a good question. And what I'm gonna say is, right,
Malcolm,
better service. I'm gonna say Malcolm. I wonder why I'm gonna say Malcolm because self-love is powerful. That self-love that'll change a generation of people, bro. If you know to love yourself, and I think that alone.
I agree. I felt like
I
even
agree
in today's time, we need Malcolm. We need more Malcolms more than anything. You see what I'm saying? We need more Malcolms just off the strength of self-love. You see what I'm saying? Like you got to be able to love that motherfucker in the mirror. And that's and you know what the biggest you know what the biggest crisis? You know what the biggest crisis in America? You know what the biggest crisis in America is?
What's that?
What?
Identity crisis. Identity crisis. That's the biggest crisis in America right now.
The man in the mirror.
And the reason why that's the biggest identity crisis in America because we got away from the common denominator of identification, and that's the image and likeness. It's the image and likeness. Once we remove our image and likeness from the all or whatever you want to call them, you're gonna have an identity crisis. Yo, I'm him, I'm her, I'm they, I'm them. But you can't say y'all though. You can't say y'all.
Whoa. Hold on. Let me say this. Look. Yeah, you know what? I ain't even gonna do that to Murph Stream. I ain't even gonna
Come
say
on,
that.
say
No,
it.
no, I was gonna say, look, I was gonna say we are not. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna look at all 4 squares. Look,
Black light.
we are not. Look, we are
shine
not
that
they
light.
them. You heard? Like, I just wanted to say that. Look,
Word.
we are not they them. So they them, no, hell
You
no.
can't be without the I am. You can't
We
be
are not
they.
they them.
You can't be they them
Huh?
without the I am. If you don't deal with the I am, the I am.
And then listen,
what
but
is the
another
I am?
thing,
That.
Yeah, then there are no days.
if you don't love yourself, you can complain. You can blame. It's always the blame game and the complain game. If you don't love yourself, it always somebody or something else's fault because you don't know the power you got. If you know you got that power and who you is, ain't that stopping you.
Likeness and image. Likeness and image. You can't
Yeah.
the likeness and image, man. Word is born, man. That motherfucking mirror.
Likeness and
You got to
image.
love that mirror. Yeah, you got to love that mirror, man.
And then listen, the numbers don't lie now. Since the civil rights movement and since it came into play, black people been going backwards.
I agree.
We ain't been going up. We ain't been progressing. We've been deprogressing since then. And that's crazy.
That's
it's the Utopia Project, man. It's the Universe 25.
And you know why? Because of the potential of progress. The potential of progress. Like these people in position, they see any potential of progress, they're gonna stop it immediately and reverse the polarities of progress. You see what I'm saying? Like you can have motion, but that motion could be backwards. Then you got motion. But where you going? It's stagnated.
Facts.
Yeah. You could be running in place.
And I think it's us
and
now.
You could, and you could be in the right lane, right? You could be in the right lane, but you'll still get run over if you're just standing there. You're in the right lane.
Yeah.
But you'll get run over if you're just standing there.
Right.
See what's wrong with
you know what
the problem. Go ahead,
because
I was about to listen. Minister Marcus come out now.
Preach, brother.
Brother was about to come. Maki Ministries is about to come out tonight.
I want, shout out to Maki Ministries. I want to add something to that because I was checking out the show the other day, and I wish I could have chimed in because I feel like as we build, we forget something, and I think that we skipping a step when we talk about unity. I was watching y'all talk about unity, and y'all agree that we need it. I argue that before we unify, before we get together and try to figure this out, we have to, to destroy and rebuild. The first thing that has to happen is individual handling of it has to be an individual zeitgeist in the ethers that shows a culture that automatically is programmed to identify shame and pride in that culture and to always put that first individually, as not even together, because most people, when you look at the fact that most Latino people, when they were expected to vote Democrat, they did not vote Democrat because they care about family. But as a family, they each handle what they're supposed to handle, and then together can come. But we have to drain the swamp, as Trump would say. We have to get rid of the bullshit, because what will happen is we're gonna call him an agent and say he came in and he ruined everything we built. No, this nigga shouldn't have been here in the first place. Where's our vetting process to stop people like this from coming up? And why are we not raising people to take these places? People right now, there's someone raising a politician. There's someone raising a politician so that they can have their policies. They're not asking. They're going to put this person, he's 10 years old, and they're going to put him in position. Individually, they think this way. It's not they're meeting together and saying, hey, guys, what we going to do? They all think, how can I move myself forward? And by doing that for myself, and when Loosh do it for himself, and Dip do it for himself, and Mr. Rogers do it for himself, the statistics go up. We ain't thinking about each other. We don't know each other. We don't meet each other. We don't give a damn about each other. But all of us care about our family, and we do whatever that takes. And that's what moves black people forward. But we won't take the pacifier out of our mouth we're not willing to give up good for great. So I argue with you, red pill or blue pill. If you could choose, if each of you could choose, if you could say, I'm going to choose the blue pill and say that I will give my people what they need for 8 to 10 years, no questions asked. Or will I take the red pill and take everything from them that they hold dear for 10 years, and then they will have to get it out the mud? Both give success, but one gives temporary and one gives permanent. But one hurts really bad. One's gonna make people hate you. The long-term benefit, they're gonna hate you. The people gonna hate you. The blue, they're gonna say, thank you. This is why I voted for you. Which one y'all gonna choose? I want to start with Mr. Rogers. Let's start with you.
The red pill, boom. I'm gonna give him that red pill, boom. I want to take everything because I got to give him the red pill, boom.
They gonna hate you.
Listen, I always use. You racist. I'm tell you why. I learned this, and I always use lions. Lions, the male lion. Got to protect that woman lion to have cubs, for them cubs to grow up and have a family, right? So while the male lion, the male lion does his job. He don't hunt, but he protects the territory. So the mama lion can hunt and the whole family can enjoy a safe, prosperous life. You see what I'm saying? The male lion doing all the hard work every day, but the female lion and the cubs, they live in the best life, going through the swamp, eating what they want to eat, but they don't know it all because of the male lion out there putting in the hard work. Right. Ain't nothing joyful about being a male lion. He don't reap the benefits, but the family reap the benefits. And that's generation. That's how you get to generation passed down, passed down, passed down, passed down. You got to do the hard work. You got to do the hard work.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Dip, what you think?
I think I'm gonna take the blue. Mr. Rogers, listen,
they love him.
I'm always on the other side, Mr. Rogers. Like, listen, I think I'm gonna take the blue, because if I look like this, man. If I take the blue, that really washes my hands of all responsibility after that. You feel me? Like, if I take the blue, for real, bro. Listen, if I take the blue, listen, if I give you everything that you want, and somehow you fuck that up, it's on you from that point. Like, I did my part. You feel me? Like, I did my part. Right. Now, for you to make all these fucking mistakes, because you're not striving towards anything, you have it already. You feel me? Like, because I gave it to you, you got it.
Okay. Right.
Now, if you fumble, listen, if you fumble, you feel me? Like, if you fumble and the other team pick up the fucking ball, that's on you. I like that. Now, look, now you gotta play. Wow. I gave it to you. You was on offense. Now you got to go on defense. You feel me? Because what the fuck?
I like that.
Like,
I like that.
You had it. You feel me? Like, I'm gonna give it to you. You feel me? Like, because at this way, I don't gotta feel guilty about what you do after that. You feel me? Because I gave you everything.
Guilt free.
I can see that.
You gonna feel bad?
Yeah.
Okay.
I get it.
I feel you, Loosh. What you think, man? You agree?
No, that negative. I'm going with the red pill. Listen, and here's why. You can hate me. You see what I'm saying? And Colin Powell's quoted, "Real leaders gonna piss people off." You see what I'm saying? Like, if I'm gonna provide a factor that's gonna like benefit you in the future, you're gonna thank me later. Sometimes, like, real leaders create changes that they won't live to see. You see what I'm saying? So you're thinking bigger than you. So I'm in a position to make something happen bigger than me. It's like the Justice League and Avengers. These motherfuckers could fly, but they all came together because they seen something bigger than them. You see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go with the red pill because me giving you something, lack of preparation for blessings is a bag fumble. You see what I'm saying? So if I'm giving you something, and you're not prepared for what I'm giving you, I'm actually doing a disservice and handicapping you. But if I can prepare you for what's to come, then you'll know how to handle it. You'll know how to understand it. You see what I'm saying? That's what where the finite mind will never understand the infinite mind. If you're stuck at the stop sign and I'm 4 lights ahead of you and I'm telling you, yo, just come on, and you waiting for the stop sign to turn green, and I'm 4 lights ahead of you, and it's no more stop signs after that. You see what I'm saying? Like we are people who lack information. So the difference between a path and a trail is a path is something that you're going to walk, and a trail is something that you're going to leave behind. So you're going to have to put yourself in position to better the all. You know what makes a block party jumping? When everybody's backyard barbecue is in order. Your backyard in order, your backyard in order, your backyard in order.
Got that right.
The neighborhood popping. The neighborhood popping. So you're going to have to make men in our position of leadership, of teaching, of coaching, you're going to have to make certain sacrifices and changes that you may not live to see. So you can hate me now. You can hate me now, but you're going to thank me later.
Yeah.
You're going to thank me later. So that's my thing.
Real quick, right? I just want to say this.
I want to add.
Hey, Murph, let me say this real quick.
Go ahead, Dip.
So look, all I'm gonna say is, you feel me? Like, and I don't disagree with you, my brother. You feel me? But I'm gonna say this. You say about the Justice League, everybody can fly. You know the motherfucker that you listen. Everybody in the Justice League got powers, except for the motherfuckers that put them, except for the motherfucker that put them together. You feel me? Look, Batman can't do a mother. Listen, Batman. See, look. Now think about this, right? Look, Batman was like, listen, man. I know I can't really do too much. Like, it's not really much I could do. But guess what? I'm gonna get all you can do it. Yeah, all you other superpowered motherfuckers. Yeah, and I'm gonna stand next to y'all. Look, and I'm gonna stand next to y'all. You feel me? And,
hold on, now I gotta put on the cape. Hold on, let me put on my cape. Oh, Batman, man. Batman can kill any one of them.
Batman,
any moment he likes like, to. Some real shit. My Batman cape on. I fucks with Batman, my G. Batman can kill any justice.
And that's the thing.
They literally show that he can kill anything on the
That was off subject. I got a cape too. It has some relevance though. It has some relevance though. You see what I'm saying? Like you got Batman, you got your Supermans. You see what I'm saying? Batman stuck around. He couldn't fly, so he had to stick around and protect the hood. Versus Superman, who could fly, he had to protect the world that consists of many hoods. And he got weaker every time he went back to his hood. Krypton, that's his hood. Every time you go back to his hood, he get weaker. So it's a reason for these things. No, Batman can fly, but he have something other. He has some other possessions. Like if I can't do it, I know who can. That's what makes you brilliant. If you don't have the answers, you go to somebody who has the answers.
Right.
Hey, Mr. Rogers. Hey, Mr. Rogers. This is the shit I deal with all the time. Look, you see, I love this, man. Shit I gotta deal with all the time, man. This nigga doing this shit. I try to make a point. You feel me? Look, once I make my point, here he come. You feel me? Like letting me know, like, I hear that, but like drink this too, my nigga. Like,
I know. Hey. That's good, though. That's good entertainment, man. That's good one-on-one basketball.
Yes, sir.
For sure. It's just still sharpening.
But to get back to the
Murph, you gotta answer the question.
To get back to it though about the red pill and the blue pill, right?
What you choose, Murph?
The reason why I pose this question is because we obviously
what you choose, Murph?
He ain't hearing that part. What you choose? What pill you taking, nigga?
Okay, I answer. I'm gonna answer. My answer is the red pill indefinitely. Red pill. And I'm gonna tell you why I choose the red pill. Because it's because I saw something. Indefinitely. I saw something called the Universal 25, the Utopia Project. And if I know this, then I know the government knows this because they have something called think tanks. And think tanks sit there and they do the numbers to figure out X, Y, Z, how long it take to do this. If I do this, what happens?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Urban planners and so forth and so on. Right. So with the red pill is usually red Republican. So get up off your ass. It's going to be hard.
And get busy.
Democrats are the blue side. Let me give it to you. It'll be okay. Get that nigga out the house. I'll do it for you.
Right.
Now, they did a study on this and showed that in a utopian society, if everything was handed to you as a being, your society will collapse indefinitely. And let me tell you what'll happen. If you ain't seen it, this is for the fans.
Talk to them.
The first thing that happens is the men start turning into women. After the men start turning into women, then the alphas fight over the food and hoard the food. The fake male rats, the ones who became women, hide under the big alphas. After that, guess what happens? The women have babies with the violent smaller rats and make babies that become violent because their mom wants to socialize over raising the rat.
And then the process is repeated.
Then there's a set of asexual rats decide to not engage in society at all until eventually the fruity rat, the alpha rat, is all that's left. They kill each other off, and there's nothing but the asexual rat and the woman rat that doesn't want to have sex anymore because she's too busy looking, and they too busy looking in the mirror at themselves, and they die off, yo.
Yeah,
if you give people what they want without working without problem solving in their head, they will lose every time. That's probably what happened in Egypt. That's probably what happened in Mesopotamia. That's probably what happened in all of the great societies that we had. They got to a point where they ain't had to do shit.
Yeah.
And they fell. They got to a point of hedonistic tendencies where everything fell in their lap. And then bye-bye, baby. When there's nothing to work towards, there's no reason to be here.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's why I choose the red pill.
Yeah, that's
Black
definitely
people need to choose the red pill. Stop letting the government hand you this shit. Let's get it out the mud, baby.
I agree. I definitely agree because it's like what you say about the think tanks is the term is intelligista. It's a council of bright minds that can almost like prophesize, and they do that through planning.
Okay,
that's why, and they started at 5 years old. You see what I'm saying? It's the saying, you give me a child at 5, I will tell you who he is by 7. You see what I'm saying? Because this like they have this 20-year plan, and it's associated with the $20 million plan. You see what I'm saying? The 20-year plan is we study those, like this is the government. You see what I'm saying? Like a true government is those who teach how to govern self. Dependency leaves no room for disrespect. So if you have a group of people who's dependent on you, they would never disrespect you. They might not respect you, but they won't disrespect you because of the dependency. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and that also goes back to the Willie Lynch letter. This is why we in that state of mind. It was a process, and it's an ingenious process by evil, ingenious scientists. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta take your hat off to these people because they're so consistent in their planning. So you gotta question the value. Like if someone is trying to devalue something for so long, it makes you question like how much this shit value. For you to put so much
self-love.
You see what I'm saying? But before we can unify, we have to identify. It's a story of Nat Turner, man. He gathered up 100,000. He gathered up 100 slaves, right? He was like, "Yo, we ready to go for war. We ready to go to war. And some of us may die. Some of us may have to kill. And if you're ready for that, step forward." 800 people step forward. He said, "Okay, the first people we got to kill is them 200 cowards behind us."
Facts. Because they're going to jail.
Yeah, because they're going to jail, they're going to tell. So we have to filter out our own trash. We can't leave the prosecution to anything outside of our culture. We have to do all that. We have to police our shit.
Yeah. And you know what? The Black Caucus
Oh my
fucking Black
God.
Caucus. That's like they don't accept no
propaganda.
Republicans. They don't help nobody black, but they just up there because they give it to us.
They
vote
ball
Farrakhan. I
droppers,
vote
pause.
Farrakhan. I vote Farrakhan. I vote Farrakhan.
Hey,
I
you
vote
know
Farrakhan.
what? I'm not going. We don't have enough time in the
I fuck
episode to
with
get to
Farrakhan, but
Farrakhan.
I wouldn't vote for Farrakhan.
I
I fuck
told
with
you.
him.
I told you.
I wouldn't vote for him now.
told
Hey, I
you.
wouldn't vote for Farrakhan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
that
can't.
was
Yeah,
it.
I saw that
Hey,
question you asked. Yeah,
hey, Farrakhan, that crazy
Farrakhan is
uncle,
not
boy.
being endorsed.
Farrakhan, that crazy uncle, boy.
Sometimes
Yeah,
but you love him. But you love him.
Yeah, you love him now. You
He
love
know
him
you
now.
talk your shit.
yeah.
But
My
you know not to
father's
put
side is
him.
all Farrakhan Muslims,
Don't give him
so
the
I'm not
gun.
even going. You know
Don't give
what?
Farrakhan the gun, boy.
That's what I'm saying. He don't need the gun.
Shoot.
He know the
Yeah, but
law. He know the policies.
listen, if Farrakhan to
He
become
be knowing.
president, you don't think Farrakhan ain't gonna lock them Jews up, bro?
No, he ain't.
Farrakhan.
No, he not. No, he not. Dip.
Farrakhan.
I know you know. Dip. Yo, Farrakhan's a great man, but he ain't built like that.
Listen, I've been watching
I suggest
Farrakhan.
y'all.
Listen. I had a
suggest
stepdaddy.
y'all look into Dr. Khalid Muhammad when he made them threats against Uish Eeples and what Farrakhan did after following
That
that.
nigga said ooish. That nigga said ooish.
Say ooish.
Uish Eeples.
I've been watching
Y'all look
Farrakhan
at
since I
what
was.
Farrakhan did after them
Hey,
Uish
listen.
Eeples got
Hey.
mad at Khalid. He told the FBI,
Yo,
bro, please have him. I don't want nothing to do with that. Please, I will never disrespect you.
Nah. Yo, but listen, how many people, how many black men you know in America has that type of foreign and domestic connections?
None.
Outside Farrakhan. You see what I'm saying?
That guy.
That type of foreign and domestic connections.
Yeah, but listen. See, he like TD Jakes.
Peace now.
He like TD Jakes.
Peaceful now. He laid back now.
Listen,
Yeah,
these religious people.
chilling.
Yeah,
Listen,
so it's cool now.
banking.
Like back in the day, they was like, "Yo, watch out for that guy," but now he good.
Yeah,
He
because
like,
because at that time it was that type of aggression was necessary.
Yeah.
But like you got to understand, you don't have to like take on the practices of said teachings, but just like listen to the policies, his banking policies, his agricultural policies, his educational policies.
Yeah,
all the
listen,
arenas that we're lacking in. You see what I'm saying? All the come on now.
Listen,
Why you like?
Listen. I agree with Farrakhan. Just like I agree with Umar on certain topics. But like I said, I've been watching Farrakhan since I was probably about 8. So this is about almost 30 years, going on 31 years. I've been watching Farrakhan.
Yeah,
and what I noticed with these brothers is they use that race bait a lot. Like he still hate the white man for 40, 50 years, and he's still saying the same thing he been saying 30 years ago now. Now in these times, we done had a black president.
What changed?
We done had, hold on, we done had a black
Mr.
president.
Rogers.
Hold on, wait. Let me finish. We got black lawyers. We got black police officers. We got black teachers. We got black congressmen. We got black military people. We got black men in every position in the United States government. We got
wherever they want to go, they can go. But
wherever they want to go,
wherever we want to go, we can go.
But guess what? Now listen. Hold on, wait a minute. No,
we want to rap.
What happened is when we see one of our classmates or homeboys go and beat us, governor, oh, he uppity nigga. And you see the gang banging down the road, or the dope boy down the road on the 26s, they want to be him. They don't want to be the scientist. They don't want to be the doctor. They don't want to be the lawyer. They don't want to be the judge. Huh?
It's what's appealing. It's because it's appealing. It's a learned behavior. It's because
okay. Wait a minute. So wait a minute. Now Farrakhan still preaching hate the white man is the white man's fault, but
that's not what
we got black. Listen, we got black people who done reach every. I'm saying when I watch Farrakhan, it's the Jews is a problem. He mad at somebody. Just like Umar, they have good policies now. They have good policies, and I wish they'd stick to the policies. But when they go into blaming people, like they ain't about to give us reparation. That's not about to happen. So let's work for it. Like you said, we got this podcast,
and be happy on what they give us, what they allow.
No, what they give us. But all right, let's see how we doing. Right. 10 years from now, hold on, wait a minute. 10 years from now, no. Your podcast you doing, our podcast we doing, right? 10 years from now, let's say it blow up. Let's say we make millionaires off this, right? Let's just say,
right,
and we start generation wealth off this. The white man didn't give us. He didn't give it to us now. Don't think he gave it to us. We worked for this, and
right. But that duck don't belong to us.
Anybody could have did it, but they sat there and did nothing, or a lot of these benefits these immigrants was getting, we can get too. We just ain't got to go to the office and get that shit.
Is that not a form of a handout?
Even though I don't want it. I mean, even though I don't want it, but we supposed to take the handout to come up and then get off the shit. People be trying to live on for the rest of their life. That's the problem.
Lifestyle.
5 years and get the hell off that shit.
I agree.
That's all it is.
You use it as a Rocafella come up money. I agree.
But
you make it a lifestyle.
We ain't supposed to have a money on the side, then hire it, then live in the house where somebody's supposed to be coming up in. You're supposed to get up, come up, and get the fuck out of there and move somewhere else. Yeah,
they turn it down. They turning down raises and promotions because it might fuck up the government assistance.
Yeah, what kind of bullshit? Marriage. He turned down marriage for that shit.
For real.
Then the first thing they say is, I ain't got no time. I got too much things to do. Because you got no man to help you. How you gonna do? How you gonna do it? You ain't got nobody to help you.
That was the plan.
Ain't that crazy?
Because Utopia Project, they getting what they want. They getting what they want so much they don't need you. They got somebody giving them food and yeah.
So when you have a sector, that's highlighting that, then you become the bad guy, right? Nobody likes a whistle.
Yeah.
When you have a sector that's highlighting that's trying to give you the tools, the self-love and the self-sufficiency, they don't want that. So they're going to demonize you. Malcolm X said before they physically assassinate you, they're going to character assassinate you. They're going to assassinate your character. So when they finally physically assassinate you, no one feels sorry for you. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So when you're dealing with
all our leaders,
such an agenda, all our leaders, right? So when you're dealing with such an agenda, to where as though we're going to remove anything that plants a seed of possibility progress outside of our government. That's with anybody. It ain't just with blacks. If the Hispanics do it, they're going to do the same shit. I'm talking about the foundation of America, the foundation, anything outside of what we're doing, we're going to get rid of it. You can be black, you can be class, white, Hispanic.
We the only ones with shaky culture though. If you ever heard the old tale of the wildebeest, running across the African plains, they consider us the wildebeest because when they say the analogy is when the wildebeest the wildebeest get attacked, he splits up. They split up. They run apart when everybody else clumped together. We don't know the order of operations yet. If we can just figure out the way to
we do know
mandatory.
We do know, Murph. We forgot.
Make it mandatory.
We forgot. Then we forgot. And now we don't give a fuck. You see what I'm saying?
Is the man fault, Loosh? Is it the man fault or is it the I ain't want to put blame. I ain't want to say fault, but who can get the ball rolling first? Who can get the ball rolling first?
Our children. We have to reverse the polarity. You see what I'm saying? Because the days of blaming the white man is over. That shit is over.
Yes,
it's over because we have the resources, we have the financial stability. You see what I'm saying? Them days is over. So we have to reverse the polarities like it was done to us. We are and I spoke on it on one of our streams that the descendants of our descendants was conquered by our students. So they came back as teachers. Yes. So we have to do the same thing. Like, okay, send them to them Ivy League schools. Soak up what they thought they were teaching us. Relearn it. So we don't learn. They learn. We don't learn. We remember. They learn.
Hold on.
I like that.
Right there, Loosh. But right there is where we need to start changing. Right there. When they go to the league, when they go to the school, this is the part where we have lost it. We don't teach them to come back and bring it to somewhere that's cultivated. They come back, they get killed when they do come back, or they don't come back at all because they too educated.
We're not supposed to come back.
In our culture, we start implementing
Hold on, I like where Loosh going.
We're not supposed to come back.
All right. Let me like Big 12 would say. Let me put it down so the roaches can pick it up.
I like that, Loosh. I like that.
We're not supposed to come back. We're supposed to visit. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
And the reason for that because we're supposed to keep prospering, keep going far as the light can see. You keep going. You keep
building.
Yeah, and on your travels, you sprinkle your seeds and you watch the harvest, and then it starts spreading out. Then it starts becoming the mighty sequoia tree to where it governs everything. Now we got sequoia trees all over the place. You ever see a caterpillar go into a butterfly, they come back to a caterpillar? That don't happen.
Facts.
We do too much.
Hold on, no. Hold up. Every person I meet over here that was foreign, I was on a cruise line, for instance. When they get that check, a piece of that check go back home. A piece of that fortune go back home. When that Chinese man come over here and soak up that university knowledge, he sends that knowledge back to China. He gives back to his country. We don't have that for us. Where do we get that? We need some of that, bro.
We're already here.
We need that here. We need you to bring that to what we have is what Umar would call the bourgeoisie. What about the bourgeoisie? What about the people who went and that? Now, mind you,
children.
Listen, I like Loosh.
You teach them to fly.
Go ahead, Loosh.
Listen, we come from a culture that we try to give our children everything that we didn't have, versus teaching them everything we did. Before we try to give our children everything we didn't have, versus teaching our children everything we didn't know. We have to. That's the preparation. You see what I'm saying? One of the biggest flaws that we have in the Black families is kicking our children out at 18 without the proper tools. You see what I'm saying? We have to prepare and set our children up, because we're going to get old. That's what every other culture do. You know how these people stay in position? Nepotism, because they put their children in position and they pass it on and they pass it on and they set up certain wills and terms and conditions that you will not get this unless you have 3 children. Unless you have 3 more children. As far as coming back.
That's what I meant, though, Loosh. That's exactly what I was talking about. That's what I was talking about when I say come back. Bringing that back.
But you're not really bringing it back. You're teaching it forward. Like when you teach your children, you're not teaching them for tomorrow. I mean, for yesterday, you're teaching them for tomorrow. So it's not really coming back. We're going forward. That's a problem. We get caught up in trying to come back and we fucking die. Every time we try to come back, keep going forward. Let me be, if I'm in that position to keep going forward, I'm going to show you how far we can get. Until we'll not stop, then the person.
I know that's right.
We don't jump over hurdles over here. We knock them down so you won't have to jump over them. We knock them down. Yes. That's what we're not doing. Everybody want to see you do good, but they don't want to see you do better than them. That comes from self-hate, lack of identity, the identity crisis. That Willie Lynch shit.
I know that's right.
Son. Like you ever tell me, it's a reason why I just don't like them. Nah, son, why? You don't even know them.
Facts.
You don't even know them. You don't even know them. Oh, I don't fuck with light-skinned chicks. All that shit is a fucking disease. That shit is a disease, son. You gotta understand.
We gotta learn to love first.
Yeah, you gotta learn to love, man. We dealing with so much plantation psychosis that we're psychologically frozen to 32 degrees, homie. 32 degrees is frozen. It's frozen. It's dormant. I'd rather live enormous than lie dormant. That's how we on it. You see what I'm saying? Like that's our problem. It's not the crabs in the barrel. First of all, like Ho said, crabs ain't even supposed to be in barrels, and they only act like that in hot water. So the question is, why not while we're pulling crabs in the barrel down? Maybe that crab up there ain't strong enough to pull the next brother up. And first of all, who the fuck is fucking with the temperature of the water? Who fucking with the temperature of the water? That's what we need to focus on. So when we start thinking outside the box, it doesn't stop there. It don't stop thinking outside the box. It starts when you think outside the box, then master the minds of those who created the box for us to think in. Who the fuck created this box? We start thinking about that. This is different learning. This is high learning. This is high science. This is what we lack in our community because it's not appealing. It's not appealing.
And you know what? They don't want to learn it because they don't want to hear it because when you tell them who made the box, it's the same person who giving you that EBT card every month and giving
And the
you all that bread.
responsibility.
And if you
They
had to
don't want to
take
be
it away,
responsible.
if you take it away from them, it's gonna hurt a little bit.
It's
So
the responsibility, Murph.
therefore,
It's the responsibility, man. People don't want to know because you are
right.
responsible for what
So
you know. So they rather not know because I ain't want to be responsible for this
right.
shit.
So
People die behind this shit.
I'm down with. I wish. I. So with that being said, I'm glad that we always did good when we had enemies or when we even felt we had one. Because I don't feel like Trump is an enemy. I feel like black people gonna do great, and they're gonna think they're doing it in spite of when they're doing it because of. And regardless of how that happens, I'm glad it's gonna happen. And you
Right.
know, regardless, I would choose the red pill every time. I'm down for the struggle. Black people love to talk about getting out the mud. I would suggest we do that because it's better to get it off of that than somebody snatch it out your mouth and then you can't do nothing about it. And now you out here living crazy.
Robbing, stealing, and breaking in and shit like that. I agree.
Right.
I agree.
I don't know where Mr.Rogers went. His phone might have died. He might have had a baby emergency, but y'all got it. Yo, I ran over time and all because I'm having such a great time. I'm having such a great time.
Right.
You guys are wonderful. You guys are great. You guys are fabulous. That's my Trump impression.
It was very, it was very huge.
It was huge.
It was
You know, you
huge.
people like
It was
this is
huge.
what we're gonna do.
You guys are
We're gonna
Nah, hey, listen,
yo,
Murph, man.
he becoming.
Hey, Murph, let me say, you feel me?
Go ahead,
I
Dip.
appreciate you. Listen, I appreciate you having us, man. And
Yeah.
No
listen,
doubt.
we might have to start a series, man. We might have to start a series.
You know
we
it.
might have to jump back and forth. You feel me? Like we definitely need to
Look for
get
the
y'all.
invite.
We definitely need to get y'all to come across the street. You feel me? Like and you know we can you know we look, the traffic ain't heavy. You feel me? Look, we can come across the street.
For
Look,
sure.
we neighbors. You feel me? We neighbors.
Yeah,
So
Yeah,
look,
for
you
sure.
come borrow some
I
sugar.
agree.
For sure.
You feel me? Look, you come borrow some sugar. I might come get some
Yo,
salt or some pepper or something.
most definitely.
I might come get some milk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
you know how this
Yeah,
shit
for
go,
sure.
man. So look,
And
so definitely
Big 12 said what up too. Big 12
Yo,
said
yo.
he subscribed and
Shout out
all.
to
He
12.
said he loved the show. He was checking all out. We was talking about y'all the other day. So
Shout out to
make
12.
sure y'all check out Big 12 Fix My Black Excellence. He
Yes, sir,
he a
for
fan.
sure.
He wanted to be here, but he had to go handle something. So he would have
But
been in
don't
here
worry,
too.
listen. He on the next one, man, because this ain't it. It ain't
Absolutely.
over, man. We
It
going
ain't
up from
over.
there,
It's just
man.
the
Like
beginning.
right.
This is just the
Hell
beginning, man.
yeah.
And I appreciate the invite. You know what I'm saying? On behalf of my brother Dip, like the Loosh and Dip, like this is what we do. This is what we on, and respectfully. And we enjoyed it. We gonna talk how we talk when we talk. You see what I'm
Sure.
saying? And but like we definitely and we was prepared. Like we took this
Right.
serious. Me and Dip was on the phone like 8 o'clock this morning. Cause we're
I
professionals.
did
Like we
too.
take this shit serious.
I
Like we
did
take this
too.
shit serious. You see what I'm saying? So we like, and we just wanted like to reciprocate it and for it to be reciprocated back. You see what I'm saying? So
Yo,
like Dip said,
all
yo,
this was pertaining. All this was stuff we could have talked about. This all came from just I was thinking about Josh. You see all of that?
yeah,
That's that think
yeah.
tank.
So
That's that
that's
think
that
tank. You
think
hear me?
tank.
Like,
And it's not only that though. This is a form of therapy. This is one of them avenues to to express, to deal with mental health. Cause like it's some shit that's going on in this world. And with season 2 of the Loosh and Dip show, what we doing is we highlighting the
Yeah.
back door. We letting
Right.
everybody, we understand. We see everybody coming through the front, but me and Dip got the back door. We got the
Pause.
back door. Pause.
thank you, Murph. Thank you, Murph. Thank
Hey,
you.
yo, wow, yo, my guy, whoa. That what they be doing. Shout out to Big 12. We was
Yeah.
laughing at that the other day, yo. We were laughing, bug out that shit. Yeah, but
Word up,
on
son.
a serious note, yeah, for real, man. And just again to reiterate, you probably wouldn't have seen Never Too Much podcast or Blacklight TV if they wouldn't have put me on the show. If they wouldn't have shown me how you could take the ball and run with it and make something happen, I wouldn't have done it. I'm giving them that because it's the damn truth. I see it, I talk all the time, and it's just I don't like to start something if I can't finish it. You know what I'm saying? So once I started back, I said I'm going the fuck bonkers when I get in because I'm gonna show that once I start something, I'm not gonna stop doing it. Mr. Rogers, you back, man? Yo, we just about to wrap it up. You came right back on
Daddy
time,
do this.
man. No doubt. Yeah. Papa Rogers all day.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
I would like to say, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah, I would like to say I enjoyed the conversation, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Word, like.
Mr. Rogers, I was about to say you wasn't here, but we told Murph, listen, man, y'all got to come on across the street for the next one. You feel me? And we
for sure.
We gonna keep this series. We gonna keep this series going, man, because it was good conversations and
yeah.
You know, it's only gonna get better with the conversations. You feel me? We gonna get right. Everything is to go. And thanks for having us, man. We appreciate it.
We appreciate y'all, man.
Man, for sure,
man. I feel like we ain't touched on half the things that probably Murph wanted to speak on. And it normally
you seen that
like,
list? You seen that? You seen how much?
Yeah, that's what made me say that. That's what made me say that. And shout out to your preparation too, Murph. Shout out to your preparation. Like just seeing that just shows the respect and like what we have. Like me and Dip, we're more like non-scripted. Like we prepare, but we don't have rehearsal. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
If that makes any sense.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So we are saying is authentic in spirit. So when you're authentic in spirit, everything that gonna come from us is gonna be authentic from the spirit.
I know that's
you know
right.
What I'm saying? So like on
sure.
behalf of my brother, like my brother said, yo man, I gotta come on across the street, come on to the Maki Studios, man.
Right.
Come on to the Maki Studios, man.
When you're on the way, boy, I get my key. Where my key at? Where my key fob? I'm on the way, boy. Roll up. I'm on
Merc, crank the whip up, Merc. Crank the whip up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this damn near 2 hour. This damn near 2 hour broadcast, man. Damn near 2 hours, man.
For sure. And if y'all stuck around for this long, I love you. I appreciate you. This has been another production from Blacklight TV. This is the Never Too Much podcast. That in the yellow hat, that's my boy Dip. Man in the red, that's my boy LooshFaReal. The man with the American flag, that's Mr. Rogers, the American hero.
That's
and
right.
This is the Murph Big Brother Almighty. And we all out this bitch. Appreciate you, y'all. Hold it down.
We here to stay, Blacklight TV in your play, shining truth on every way, gonna break the dark today, we saying, homie, see the light in your life, baby. We saying, homie, see the light in your life, baby. Yeah. Showing truth you can't deny. In this world where shadows lie, Blacklight TV on the rise.